Hello friends, this is how to correctly fill in the part about mailing address. And as we can see, the first item in the mailing address is in care of, and into brackets it is optional. And this means that it's not a must that you fill in this portion. If you're not using the in care of address, you're not supposed to fill in this portion. In care of means that someone is accepting correspondence of any mail sent to you. He or she receives the mail on your behalf and then dispatches it to you. If you are not using someone else's mailing address to take correspondence of your mailing, then you are not supposed to fill in here. This is optional. You leave it blank if you don't have. But if you're using another person's address for your mailing address, then you put in care of and you fill in here. But it's optional. Now, this is mandatory for you to fill if you don't use in care of. So if you have an address and you can use the address of your school, you can use the address of the place of work where you're working, you insert your personal address in here. Then if you have a second address, you can use it here, but this is optional. You might be having only one address and put it here. The town and the city. Now, this is the town and the city where your address is in. And then the district or the county or the province or the state, depending with where you're coming from. And then down here, we have the postal code or the zip code. And this is where majority of people get confused. Some are asking, is the zip code the same as the zip code for the country? Is my postal code the same as the zip code of my country? And the answer is every town that you're living in, or the county or the place where you're living in, has a postal code specifically to that area. That specific postal code or that specific zip of that area in that country where you're staying, that area, that is the postal code that you place here. But you might find some other places don't have the postal code. That is only when you check no postal code or no zip. And then finally, you select the country in which your address is. And remember, guys, that this mailing address doesn't mean that it has to be in the country where you were born. This mailing address is all about the location where you are at the point when you're filling in the DV lottery application. So I hope, guys, that is clear and well explained. But if you have any other question, don't forget to drop it in the comment and ask it, and I will answer as required. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we come to the end of it. As usual, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not, and let's prepare for the DV Lottery 2024.